Welcome to the weekly channel Angel Message. I'm gonna tune in like usual to the angels as a collective and see what message they want to share with all of us today and this week. I did just want to also say that I tend to channel these messages sometimes weeks in advance, sometimes right before they get released, like within a few days or a week, but sometimes weeks ahead of time. It's been interesting in the month of January. I have filmed pretty much most of January's videos end of December, very beginning of January, before I really knew what was going to be happening in January in this country, but especially Minnesota, and I live in Minnesota. But I've learned to trust that if I just focus on a specific date and say, angels, please deliver the message that will be best to share with everyone on that day and that week, that they'll know already what's happening and what will need to be shared at that time. It's been interesting to see as the videos come out each week. There's specifically one week where I was like, wow, this feels like actually really timely. And at the time that I was filming it, I didn't really know why they were delivering the message. I just trusted that, it needed to be said at that time. And then it felt like it really resonated for that. So that's been interesting to kind of see. So I say all that to say that trust that whenever you receive a message, that it's meant for that time. So even if you don't watch a certain channeled message video until like weeks later, that maybe that's when you really needed to hear it. And trust that the angels and spirit guides and loved ones, spirits in general, that they know more than us, and they know when things are need to be delivered at what time. So here we go. Let's jump into the channeled message. I'm going to tune into the angels in general and see what they want to share with all of us. Okay. I'm hearing the word ring of fire, and they're showing me a ring of fire. And they're showing me some people, when they step up to this ring, the flames go up, and then they step back. They can't go inside it. And then other ones, almost like the flame goes completely out. There's no fire, and they can just step across the threshold, or what I'm hearing, into the ring. This is a new symbol and kind of imagery that I've never seen, so I'm not... Sometimes they'll show me images and I'll know exactly what they mean right away because it means something to me, or I've seen this a lot with them before, but this is new. So trying to understand what the difference is between being able to cross that threshold of this ring of fire. So I'm hearing hatred, anger, fear of our own making, of our own creation. Okay, so this feels like about the ring of fire. The fire is something that it's either there or it's not there because we perceive it to be there. It's all about our perception. And so if we perceive that there's a ring of fire and we think that we can't cross it, the flames will go up and we can't cross the barrier. And then it'll be dangerous. But if our mindset says that the ring of fire, not that necessarily doesn't exist, but there's not fire there, and it's not dangerous, and we could cross it, then we should be able to cross it. So it's really about illusion, perception, what we're telling ourselves, what we're being told. So it's about paying attention to what information are you taking in externally, and what are you doing with that? And notice what it's fueling in you. Is it fueling a sense of powerlessness, helplessness, fear? And again, the angels are saying, like, it's not that the ring of fire doesn't exist, meaning that if you're feeling helpless, hopeless, powerless, afraid, things like that, angry, that's very real because of events that are happening. However, be careful to really let it overpower you, that you lose sight of what you do have power over. Let me see if they can break this down into more concrete human terms instead of using this metaphor, because I fear we might be getting lost here. Can they break it down into everyday human terms? Okay, they're bringing in, again, this message about community, which they've done a lot in recent times. Going to things alone, or going through things alone, or going at it alone. That's the phrase that I'm trying to get at here. And so they're showing a lot of people in this ring of fire. Okay, they're showing a different kind of fire situation. Someone walking across a bunch of coals. They're really, really hot. So if anyone's ever done any walking on hot coals, They might know this, right? It's about mindset, it's about belief, and community, and other people can be really helpful. If everyone around you says, you can't walk on these coals, they're too hot, they'll burn your feet, you'll die, or there'll be severe consequences, you get severe burns, you can't do this, and you're probably going to believe it. But if other people are like, I've been here and I've done this before, I'm not saying this is easy, but I'm saying it's doable, you can do it. Because other people before you, who have gone before you, have done this. So therefore, you can do this. But I will need to teach you how. You can't just go in there just because someone else has done it and just do it and you'll be fine. You need to be taught. So if we think about revolutions with the word that they're saying, and like, we look at history of what's come before us, and we look at what's been done, we could know that certain things have been able to be done to overcome hard times, to overcome regimes, to overcome different things in society that we are trying to fight against, is what the angels are saying. But we can't just look at that and then just be like, well, because it's been done before and people have overcome this, we can do this. That's part of it, but the other part is like, we have to study what's been done before. We have to learn, and we have to be taught by people who are teachers, people who have already gone down that path, who have a lot more experience to teach us the way. We can't be arrogant in thinking, I know what's best. If you learn from people who have been there before, who have done it before, and be humble enough, is what I'm hearing, to really take that information in and see someone else as an expert, right? So if we put this in kind of more, again, concrete terms, it would be like, we'll use race. It would be like white people learning from Black and brown people who have been through these struggles before, and being humble enough to say, yeah, I may not know the way, but let me learn from you. Not necessarily putting the labor on people of color, but acknowledging that they are more experts in some of these things. But again, this community piece that they're bringing together is like, we can't stay segregated and separated into groups. Like, we have to come together. And we have to have different roles. So they're showing like, someone may walk across the coals, the burning coals. Someone might be like coaching that person. Someone might have taught that person how to do it. Other people might be on the other side waiting for the person who crosses the coals to be there to receive for support and be there for that person. Someone might be at the front before they walk through the burning coals to talk to them. There might be people on the crowd kind of cheering them on. There might be people off doing other things that somehow are related to this. So everyone has a role, and it's all important. And you don't always have to be the person to cross the coals. That's the person that's going to get all the glory, if you will. They're the front lines, or the headlines, but everyone else is also super, super important. So I know that was a really long-winded message about all this stuff. Hope that you can take in what the angels have to say and really think about that for this moment in time in our society, and in the world, and reflect on kind of your role in all of this, and what this message might mean for you, and others around you.